Hey guys, today we are going to assemble a single cylinder jug type fuel pump which is made up of Myco. Okay, today we are going to see how to assemble it. Let's see, first introduce all the parts of the fuel pump. This is the fuel pump body. This is the fuel pump throttle lever. There are three springs, the low tension spring, high tension spring and another low tension spring. Okay, and here these are all the parts to operate a fuel pump to flow of fuel. The high pressurized fuel is pressurized in this small plunger. Here is the inlet. We are able to see here is the inlet port. Okay, here is the inlet port now, and here is another part which is a slot here. Yep. Okay, now we are going to assemble it. Let's start assembly of this fuel pump. First of all, here is a throttle body. Okay, so first this part of a plunger we have to fit here. Okay, so here is a hole and here is the inlet port. Here is the inlet port which the fuel comes from here. So we have to fit, and here is the inlet port. We are fitting a fuel pipe here. So we have to align these holes like this and fit it. Okay, so we are fitting it. Gently push it inwards and manage it with a screwdriver the direction of the hole like this. Okay, you are able to see the fuel pump. Now push it inwards, slightly load it. Now we are putting a fuel delivery valve. Here is a delivery valve. It is made up of a plus section. Here, when the pressurized fuel is coming from this, here a spring is fitted on the top of this. Okay, and when the pressurized fuel press this valve open, and from this plus groove the fuel comes here and it goes to the injector. Okay, now we are see how it fits. So we have to clean this surface and push it inwards slightly. Now we are putting a spring, so some tension is there. So, and here is another part we have to fit on it, on the top of this. First we are fitting these springs here. Okay, and here is another part we are fitting gently. So we press and fitting this first top. We have to fit it correctly and we are torque it afterwards. Okay, when we are fitting this, we have fitted this, and here a hole is there. We have to fit a nut here. So a nut is there. You are able to see a nut. We have to fit this nut in this hole. Okay, I have got that nut here. I felt that. Okay, now I am fitting that nut in this screw. I am fitting it with the help of screwdriver. We have to carefully fit it because we don't have to scratch it. We don't have to scratch this plunger. Okay, when we are scratching it, it loses the pressurization of the diesel. Okay, so first we have assembled the upper part of the fuel pump. So we are going to the downward part. So here is the downward part. First of all, we have to fit a throttle lever. Here is a throttle lever. Okay, you are able to see this throttle lever. Grooves are there, spline grooves. Okay, pinion is there. Okay, rack is there. Sorry, it's a rack. Here is a low tension spring which is fitted like this. Okay, we fitted it, and another washer is there to fit the spring like this. After this fitting, it looks like this. Okay, so here we have to fit this throttle lever here in this hole. We have to see that a small part is coming out, hence not a no part is there. So here is we have to fit, so we have to fit this in, okay, like this. And first of all we have to align the parts. We are able to see a grooves inside it, spline grooves. So that's the important part to align this. So okay, we are aligning this. This pinion is there, grooves, spline grooves are there, horizontal spline grooves. Okay, so we have to fit it in here with aligning. Here's the last groove, matches the last groove of the throttle. Okay, very carefully, otherwise we lose air fuel mixture, or otherwise the engine didn't start. So put like this, press inwards. Okay, so we have to see it aligns completely. We are able to see it rotates. Okay, it rotates. So now we are putting a high tension spring here. Before we put a washer here, we are putting this washer inside. It gently goes down smoothly. Now we are putting this spring here. Okay, now we have to add a plunger here. So there's a plunger, a slot is there. You are able to see this machine area is goes into that machined area of the pinion. So we have to add another washer here which fitted this plunger like this. Okay, so we are putting it inwards slightly. We don't have to scratch it. Align it very carefully. We are able to see it aligns perfectly. Okay, now we are putting this on this screw like this. Okay, now we are push it inwards gently. Okay, it press it and check it goes down or not, otherwise you broke the camshaft of the engine when it didn't goes inside and pressurize the fuel. There is another part we have to cover it. It covers the plunger and all. So we are putting this, okay, inside. Another circlip is there. Here is a circlip which fits the bottom. Okay, now we are putting this circlip at the bottom gently. We are pushing inside and fitting the circlip here. Okay, circlip has a great tension, so we have to fit it. Now I fitted it perfectly. We are able to see it goes down. Okay, here we assemble the single cylinder jug type fuel pump, and I am introducing you how it works. Here the fuel inlet is there. Here is a plunger nozzle which when the camshaft pressurize it, when the when the injection timing is there, okay, it pressurizes it. Here is the fuel delivery valve which is fitted here, so it opens and it goes through pipe to the injector. And I am going to show you exploded view of injector, how it's look like. Here is the injector. Okay, here is a small holes are there on the tip of it, and here is the another part. It goes inside like this. Here the holes, some holes are there. The fuel goes inside these holes and it comes from here, and this pressurized fuel comes inside it and it pushes this lever upside, and the fuel goes to the cylinder and it start combustion of the fuel. Okay, thank you for watching this. For more, subscribe.